Yeah, it was
So
crazy. But thank you for zooming the show for
yeah,
me. I wouldn't have been
my
able to watch it
pleasure.
without you.
So let's get right to it. Jacqueline. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Jacqueline really kicked butt.
yeah.
I
She,
think I think that last contestant made a mistake though. He should have not gone with fashion icons. He should have.
yeah,
I think he thought, well, the international food was her category, kind of, and he'd kind of throw. I don't know, but we all could be backseat drivers.
yeah, yeah. I thought he was gonna pick international food.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Because if the choice was mine, I would have picked international food only because fashion icons can be so broad,
Yeah,
and you saw from the category it went the gamut, like it went all throughout like time and space. So
yeah. It was interesting because they didn't say until they got down to the last three categories that the final battle, whoever had more floor would get to choose. I
yeah,
was
that was
wondering,
interesting.
I was wondering how they were going to decide that.
So we're never going to see international foods.
No, yeah, I know. I would have loved to see that one. I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
hoping
well,
he picked that, but
I
that was
guess,
that was
yeah,
a
go
tough
ahead.
way for him to go down because he crushed it a bunch in a row, and then I mean, he just didn't know him.
I guess categories like so if I'm thinking international food, maybe like escargot, falafel. Um, I don't know. Like, what would that even be? Hey, Rob, what's going on? Are you staying safe, man?
Rob, I was just talking about the video you sent me. I was showing that we couldn't even, Chicago hasn't even been able to watch the floor tonight. They're airing it from 10 to midnight. So in another 45 minutes from now. But luckily, Tim rewound it and zoomed me in, so I got to watch
Charlie's basically the only one in the Chicago area that has seen the floor.
it.
Charlie and Rosie, that's it. Those are the
Yeah,
only
no
two
one else in
people.
Chicago has gotten to see it yet. It's been three
Yeah.
hours straight of tornado coverage.
It's a good episode, I will tell you. There are some major battles that happen in the show.
Yeah,
What'd you think about him going for the whale, like right away, right off the bat, the second hour? Like he went, I'm gonna go for it.
I mean, so at one point you knew Gene wasn't going to be able to win 25 in a row to get to the end. Like, it's just not possible. At
No,
some point you have to go back. So I kind of like what he did. You know, he took a couple pieces he was confident in while his brain was in one area. He took a few more pieces and then he went back for a little bit. But it came down to where you were placed.
yeah,
I think Jacqueline had a great strategy. She knew she was in that she already was drawn, played, so she wasn't going to get picked by the randomizer again, and she was stuck in the corner. So she knew she could just let everyone else duke it out.
and that's exactly what she did, and she was comfortable, and she just said, let it go the way it goes, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and she only had
Yeah.
to answer a couple of them.
Rob says better. Yeah, Rob. Yeah. Yeah, Rob.
Definitely.
Definitely. So yeah, I like athletes, dude. My God, that was my category. Like, I know that was your category.
Yeah, that was a fun one. So was TV locations.
Yes,
That
yeah.
was fun.
How could they not get Dunder Mifflin? Like, did they not?
No,
Did
they
they
got
miss that one? Oh,
that,
they
but
got it. Yeah,
they missed Monk's Cafe for Seinfeld.
I
That
know. And they
was
missed the one for Fresh. I know Fresh Off the Boat wasn't a very popular show, but I knew that one. Like, Fresh Off the Boat.
yeah.
The steakhouse. I love that show. Yeah, that was a good one too. The '80s TV. Hello.
Yeah. You were probably great at that one.
All right, bye, Rob. Good to see you, buddy. He has to get back to Vanderpump. I don't watch it. Do you watch Vanderpump?
No.
Hey, Jody, what's up? Some of our friends coming in. Yeah. So, what was your favorite athletes? Was your favorite category tonight?
Um, I also really liked the TV locations one.
Yeah,
That one was
me too.
fun too.
Me too. I could see. I could see you
I did
kicking
better
butt.
at country music than I thought because you can kind of recognize the people. There was one I would have been horrible at the one hit wonders. I knew like 90% of the songs, but definitely barely like half of the band names. I would have froze on that
I
one for
was
sure.
I was like this. I was so. I wasn't. But country music, no way.
Yeah.
I would have been dead. I would have been like, that's it, no more. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Um, which one was I was wondering what was going to happen for the U.S. states. Were they going to? I was wondering if they're going to
What
run out of
happens if they
time.
get to 50? I
Yeah,
know.
that was probably pretty close because she didn't miss one. He was just faster.
Like boom, 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 boom. Like, are they gonna make up states? I was thinking maybe they would just go back and touch on ones they did already. I
That,
don't know what
that's
else
what I
they
was
would do.
thinking too in a
Yeah.
new random order. But
Yeah, me too, Jody. I mean, if you go back to my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire episode, the question I walked on was about this: what country lies south of China in the South China Sea? I am not, even though I have a history degree, I am not good at geography at all. Like locations, you show me a little blip on a map, it's very hard. Like some of this locations I was able to get like on this hemisphere, huh, but like you talk Middle East and stuff, I'm not good at all. Like it all looks like mush to me.
yeah,
That was yeah, it was good. I mean, I was happy with the with the way the show worked out, the way the show ended up. What about
the
you?
the only thing that they can't control, of course, is some of the best battles were in the middle of the episode. It's kind of a shame that it ended on a tough
Uh,
one for one per. I would, as much as she won. I mean, he kind of. I'm not to say that it's impossible up there, but he definitely gave that one away.
yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, he just the category was the end of it for him. Once he picked the category, I think that was the death knell.
yeah,
It was like, I mean, congratulations to Jacqueline. She did an amazing job, not taking anything away. She was actually, when you go back to her earlier duels and how she got to where she was, she played very well. I mean, she was a good player. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And she knew she was in the corner of the board. It was a good strategy to go back. Once
definitely. That
once the two ones on either side of her were picked, she knew they couldn't be randomized. So she was going to be able to sit back until the final, one or two episodes at least,
and
and
just
that's
let it
exactly
happen.
what happened.
Yep,
Yeah.
just let it go. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. And speaking of finales, tomorrow night we are family. Our finale. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Hey, Rosie.
It's funny. I said to Rosie, it's a good thing the tornado
What's
warnings
the
were
story?
tonight and not tomorrow. Can you imagine if this happened
That
tomorrow?
would have
That would
been a
have been,
bummer. Like what?
yeah.
Although
You you
I would have
you
zoomed
might
in
have to
for
have the
you.
Zoom in the back pocket just in case.
I will. I will. The tough part on my end for Zoom. So I'm watching it on my TV, and I have it on, and I can't mute it because if I mute the Zoom, then you don't hear it. So I have to leave the sound up. So I get very discombobulated because I'm like watching it live, but your sound stops. So
That's
I
funny.
was like, "Huh? What?" That's why I couldn't fast forward at times because I didn't know where I was. I
Well,
was like, "Oh yeah,
it's much appreciated because I wouldn't have been able to watch it without it.
no problem." I'm glad that, and at least you didn't have to stay up to watch it too. Well, you stay up anyway, but
Yeah.
you didn't have to. You could watch something else in the meantime. I'm excited about our finale tomorrow. We've talked about this before, but the two episodes are awesome. We had a lot of fun doing them.
Yeah.
Joe McHale is
Joel.
amazing.
The
Yeah,
Joel episodes.
the Joe
Finally.
episodes. My first two episodes finally get to see the light of day, and we get to watch them, and everyone else gets to see them, and just have a good time. I'm not going to spoil. We're not going to spoil anything here, but you're going to enjoy the episodes, definitely.
Yeah, they're two very fun ones. Your first day, right?
My first day. Well, actually, my first day, but the second episode, they're showing
R-
106 and then
Right.
105, which is interesting.
Both of them
But
were
yeah,
your first day, though.
first day. It's very first day. Very excited. I had a lot of energy. Very happy that I was getting to play the show and getting to do it. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So what do
Yeah.
you think? Speaking of, to touch on some other things, you guys finally signed Bellinger. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep.
How amazing
That
is
was
that?
predicted. It took a while. They
Yeah, you
pretty
said
much exactly what we said, that they're bidding against themselves. They held firm and they got him at a pretty reasonable deal. So I think that worked out pretty well.
not bad at all. I'm very happy for you guys, and you got Garrett Coop. You got Cooper. I love Coop. He played. He was great on the Marlins. He had some downtime, but he's a really good, solid get for the Cubs too. I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. He could be in the DH mix, maybe a little first base against lefties. And when didn't
Hopefully,
off the roster spot. I'm always a fan of the no risk move.
absolutely, and that was Cubs are very good at making those. I think. I mean, everyone was worried a couple of years ago. When they started selling off your big players, but they managed to pretty much still keep a solid core, and that's what they do. So, even though Rizzo and Bryant and Baez, all the big names, so to speak, went away, you still kind of kept that solid core. Ian Happ, and you had that great kind of. So, you're off to a good start. Got a new manager, fresh perspective. Hopefully, it'll be good for you guys. Not too good. But
Yeah.
good for the
Hey, we're
Central.
about a month away. I can't wait.
I'm excited. Erica and I are going to try to go to Port St. Lucie on Saturday to see the Mets, or Sunday. I didn't even
Nuts.
look at the schedule, so yeah, I'm excited. It was like
Yeah,
that.
it's minus tonight with the tornado warnings. It was baseball weather during the day. That's for sure.
It was. Is it supposed to stay that way? It's supposed to stay nice in
It's supposed to
Chicago?
be it's supposed to be freezing cold tomorrow. That's Chicago for you.
That sucks. That's how people get sick. That's
Yeah.
like
We had back-to-back 70 days, which were Monday set a record for Chicago for that day. And then today was even warmer, but I don't think it was the record. I think there's been a warmer February
when you
27th before.
texted me and said it was 70, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" In
Yeah.
Chicago.
It got up to 73, 74 in some of the suburbs.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
oh oh. See, that's the weather. See, that's when you're like, why isn't baseball happening today, right now? Because 70 degrees is perfect baseball weather, without a doubt. Like, go to Wrigley Field, catch a game, and so that's like your May, right? May is kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely.
it'll be nice. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to June.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
We're gonna looking forward to it. Yeah. What else? What else we have to talk about? Let's see.
I know you watched the new Deal or No Deal, right?
Oh yes. Thank you. What you think?
It's interesting. I think we had some similar thoughts on it. Like it could, depending on, they could tweak it a little, but it could get a little repetitive. It's interesting that only one person is going to play for the huge amount at the end. That's kind of an interesting twist. I wonder
The part of it I
if
don't.
any of
Yeah.
these are going to get offers for their own self and take smaller amounts here and there, just if they're worried they're not going to make it. Who knows?
I saw in the preview a little bit about person. How the guy got the 10 grand, or the lady got the 10 grand for getting the case. They're going to have some more of that. My thing is this: there's a big flaw in the show, and the big flaw, in my opinion, as a reality TV show fan, is that when that person wins Deal or No Deal and beats the bank or gets the good deal, they literally can just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, except for the one person that has immunity. And I think that's such a flaw, because that was the whole problem with the first season of Big Brother. You get rid of all the good players and the show becomes a dull fest. And that's a
Yeah,
concern I have. Like, there's a matter of moments before someone's going to say Boston Rob. That's going to be
yeah.
it.
He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to make
Yeah.
it to the end.
And also Claudia Jordan, I think. I can't imagine her staying. I mean, she knows the show, and I mean, she was one of the former banker.
Yeah.
The
So
briefcase.
some people might view that as helpful if
That's
she knows.
true.
Just kind of depends. Like you said, whoever is in the control that one episode, all it has to be is who they want to go. Just takes you make one wrong move and that's it.
I think I don't know how you feel. I feel like the Deal or No Deal part is way too long.
Yeah.
Um, I
There were like
I
30 minutes left when he just started playing.
it's like, what is that? Like, it's like a 30-minute challenge on Survivor. I think there was a way to speed it up a little bit, and well,
Maybe that was
it's
just for
already
the
in the
first
can,
episode. You never know.
maybe. But I like the more challenge. I like the where they're going in the mud and they're doing the challenges, kind of Survivor-ish.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know.
And
A
then
lot of the
Rob already made an enemy in that.
he did. It
Yeah.
was so predictable who was going to get voted out, though, and
Yeah.
who he's going to let go. I mean, the poker player, and he was stupid though. You don't for a poker player, you don't show your cards like that in
Yeah.
the beginning,
Yeah. And you don't have to go out of your way the first episode either.
right?
He could have just sat quiet and been fine.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. Some people are predicting it. The ratings weren't great last night, from what I understand, and some people are predicting that it'll eventually just be burned off on Peacock, and they'll just be done with it. I think, and we were texting back and forth a little bit yesterday. I have a strange feeling that the banker is going to be Howie Mandel. They seem very familiar with him when they show, when he's Joe says, "Oh, here's the banker," and everyone's or if it's not Howie, it's somebody that's familiar to
Yeah.
people.
Now, Howie hosted the original, didn't he?
He did, and he's
So
the
my
executive producer.
thought was it's the same banker from before. They just never revealed him, but who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. I mean, are we that much vested into that? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. And when are they going to just tease that till the end?
I think so. Oof, I don't know. Like, yeah, and I'm still wondering. I was with the mole. I'm still waiting for that to kind of come out. Mole season 2,
Mhm.
the one I was supposed to, that I was almost
Yeah,
on.
you were in the running for.
This close, literally, to getting on the show. Like this close.
What does that air on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
When I tell you, the secretary of the executive producer called me to say, I was.
Damn. When does that come out?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. Netflix hasn't announced it yet. I'm really curious to see, how it goes. I do know that from the reports I've read, the first country they go to is Thailand, which is interesting. I kind of knew that before I left. I kind of heard stories about that. So, but that should be interesting, I think.
I'm ready for the new season of Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah, when is that starting? A couple of weeks, right?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. All right.
Up against us.
I'm gonna have to. I will. I'm not watching it live. I'm watching We Are Family live, but I'm gonna have to record it so that we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Last season, I didn't do it, so I lost. So now it's a homework assignment. So now I have to do it. So I will watch Survivor. I won't leave you out there in the dust and you like talk about it. I'm like,
It'll be interesting to see how they do ratings wise, because I don't know if you saw, but there was this whole thing the other day with Jeff Probst. Did you hear about this?
No.
I guess he said something like he doesn't, if it were up to him and in his vision, he doesn't like any villains. And the whole internet was like, the villains is what made Survivor. And then they list all the big villains. And
Richard Hatch.
It was like a whole story.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What makes good TV? Good TV is villains. You have to have a bad guy. We were talking about this a little bit. The best game shows and reality shows are all about the rooting interest, having a rooting interest. Definitely. Hey, Katie, you want to have a rooting interest. So, yeah. And I stand by that 100%. I have a giant ring light, so you can see these rings in my glasses. That's what I'm taking off. Hey, Erica. My wife just joined. Hi, Erica. How are you? She's in another location at the moment, but yeah, I saw her earlier today. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, I'll watch Survivor. I will definitely watch Survivor. Anything else coming out that I should be watching?
Nothing jumps to my mind.
Are you happy with what you see with your team so far and the way spring training's kind of starting out?
Yeah, I mean, can't get much better than re-signing the guy you were hoping for. So that was nice. It's just nice to see games again.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of which, in athletes, when they talked on the floor tonight, I was like, Ohtani, John,
he was
come on.
close.
These are like major baseball icons currently. You know, you have to know these people.
Yeah. What did
I
he
even
say?
knew Flojo.
He said Otan or something like that.
Otan, yeah. It's like Ani.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I'm.
I want justice for Kaylee.
Oh yeah. You
That
want to
was
explain
brutal.
that?
How
Yeah,
did
that
they
was
not give her
brutal.
chips for potato chips, but then they gave someone else later crochet for knitting? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
The
That
judging
was
was a little weird. It was a little
that
weird.
one that one flustered her, and you can get you see why.
She's
I
like chips, chips, chips.
I felt
They
bad
are
for her.
chips.
I thought she got by far the biggest raw
Do you do
deal.
you think maybe I have a theory, possibly because the show was filmed in Ireland? Do you think maybe they in their head was like crisps, 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 and
I don't
didn't?
know. Maybe
I
that
don't
could
know.
be.
Like it's weird. Like I don't know if the judge was Irish or what the deal was with that, but that it was
Yeah,
strange.
yeah.
Like yeah.
You'll have to ask some of your cronies. Get the inside scoop on that.
Cardies. Yeah, I try to get inside scoop on everything. That's what I'm all about, you know. Hey, we have a podcast, and by the way, in hobbies, podcast was the last
I know,
hobby.
and she couldn't. Yeah, and then Rob Lowe said everyone has one.
Everyone has a
Yeah,
podcast. I'm like, they
he's
do.
not
Oh yeah,
wrong.
they do. No, we do. Here we are, two guys in Atlanta that met and became friends, and now we have a podcast. So yeah, cool stuff. By the way, you see my new little background a little bit?
Oh wow,
Got some of my this is a prop from a movie. Um what movie was that? I forget. Um
is that's
uh
no way that's the Rock Hammer.
no, it's from a movie called Old Boy. Old
Oh
Boy.
yeah.
It was the prop in the movie Old Boy.
Huh.
You got some cells up there. You got Casey Stengel right behind me, autograph. You know, Mets. It's a nice little hodgepodge. You got Who's Got Mail, and you got yeah. There you go. That's signed. That's a signed movie poster of Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. It's like a little
That's cool.
little, little collection of stuff.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, yeah. Trying to change the background a little bit. So everything else good?
Yeah, yeah. How about you?
Yeah, can't complain. Can't complain. We'll do another full episode next week for sure. But this for anybody watching, it will be on Spotify. I will upload it, and it'll be a special kind of upload. And we will talk next week definitely about the We Are Family finale, without a doubt.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
It was a
I'm kind of
fun
sad.
day.
I'm sad.
Yeah,
It's
it
like on to the new adventure, right, man? That's what it's about.
yeah,
Finding
but
the next stuff, fun thing.
it'll be cool that you did it already and I think Josh already put up some links for everybody, so everyone will be able to see them whenever. I'm
Yeah.
saving them on my DVR. I know that.
Yeah, the only thing I'm afraid about with that, I am doing that, but eventually if they go away, I just want to make sure that we have it. That's it.
Yeah,
So it'll always be available. I'll always make sure that it's saved. So
yeah,
if you need to go back later on and go to it, and I just hope a lot of us get some camera time tomorrow night and we're able to see. Um,
you
oh,
you
your mom.
spoke once. You spoke once during the Joel filming.
Yeah, I did. We'll see if
Me
they
too.
play it. You did too. I know.
Yeah,
We'll see if they play it.
we'll see.
Hopefully.
But
Hopefully.
it's flipped, so if they do, I think it'll be in the second one for me. Mine was in technically the second
And
one
mine
because
mine would be in the first one. It was during the first. Yes. I almost said the celebrity's name. I'm glad I did it. I have a big mouth. So yeah, I'm glad. But mine will be if I am to speak, it'll be in the first hour tomorrow, and you'll be in the
yeah,
second hour.
because live it was in the second.
Yes.
Yeah, because yeah. Okay,
I'm
we'll
trying
have
to
to figure.
remember which. Oh, I think I know which one. Okay, we'll talk off.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm looking forward to
all right.
it. I can't wait to see the episodes tomorrow.
Me too. You know, this experience has been awesome. It just uh, it's one of those things like when I'm a little older, but 30 years when I'm sitting around the rocking chair at 80 something, and I'll be thinking back fondly at this experience that we had. And, and that's what life is supposed to be all about, is making these experiences that you can kind of cherish and remember, and not to get too sappy, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun. Honestly, it was such a fun 17 days. It went by so quick. So I get what you mean. It's like bittersweet that it's coming to an end
I'm
now. But
excited to see the episodes, but I'm sad it's over.
yeah,
But we'll have another adventure soon, definitely, without a
yeah,
doubt. All right, buddy, it's good to see
yeah.
you.
Good to see you too.
And everyone else, check us out next week. Yes, Jody, we love you, Jody. Jody is awesome.
Yeah,
Jody,
maybe
Jody will have some speaking time tomorrow.
someone can make that mansion in Missouri party happen. That would be fun. That would be fun.
I love that. I would love that. Yeah.